Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Am I still getting stuff set up back here? Maybe. Maybe. Let me refresh this. Okay, it's showing that y'all are in here, right? It's showing things. There it goes. It took it a second. It took it a whole 45 seconds. Is it that delayed? Hey, y'all. Hello. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off. Hello. Lord, hi, Eternal. Why were y'all in VC together? Because I feel like y'all are constantly in VC together. I'm gonna need y'all to knock that off. Hi, Trisha. Sarah, welcome in. What's going on, Short Stack? Precious Duke, welcome in. Rosier, welcome in. Pam, welcome in. Work stinks. Are you at work again? No, I'm playing Nikki. Of course you are. Of course you are. Killian, sir, you're gonna have to move. I need my chair. Killian says he will be doing a live for you this evening. He is going to diamond paint for you. Hello. Daisy said she's going to commentate while Killian does the diamond painting. Um, they're looking for their cookies. they're looking for their cookies. They're like, hey, you're talking and you don't have headphones on, but they're supposed to be cookies. So let me give them their cookies so they leave us alone. There you go. There's a Daisy. Whenever I go live, for those folks that are from YouTube land, whenever I go live, the dogs get 2 animal crackers. It's us paying homage to the puppy lords. And it allows me to not be bothered while I stream, though they still bother me while I stream. I seem to think that it helps. It does not. But whatever you got to tell yourself to cope, right? Right. Shawana, hello. Hey, lady, I just got my phone and saw you were on. This is so cool. Hello. Well, hello. I be on over here doing things randomly. I be on over here doing things randomly. Hi, puppy. I know. Okay, go. Nope, you gotta go. I don't got it. I don't got it. I think. I don't also have nails on today. Don't judge me. I took them off this week because we've had a hell of a week. We skipped last week. Mentally, I could not focus on a diamond painting. Today, we're only going to be here for about 2 hours. I need to find my tweezers. There it is. Woohoo, I was first. Let's go. I didn't even realize that YouTube kept track of those things. That's cool. All right, that one got completed. And I kind of want to go here. I want to complete this square. So we're going to go here. And if you bought from the D-Stash this week, one, thank you so very much for your support of the D-Stash. I appreciate it. If you donated, thank you very much for your support. It truly means a lot. Um, we just out here trying to survive. Yeah, I mean. But we'll talk more about like what happened since I didn't get a chance to tell you guys because I took the week off over here. I'll tell you more of what happened. I can't show you pictures or anything because I mean the only picture I really had was that one I showed you and like maybe two others. But I'll explain what happened with Mr. Coffee's job and everything else and kind of where we're at now. Thought process wise. Hi, Dream Dream. Okay, Killian and Daisy. Listen, they're getting so old. They're getting so old. Daisy will be... How old is Daisy? Daisy will be... What year is it? Daisy will be 11 in December. Killian just turned 10 in April. So they're getting old. Yeah, I seen a couple of people. I got a couple of messages from people, and I seen a couple of people got their packages today. I was so happy to see that because we're also going to talk about the raggedy bitch that decided to bring her bald-headed ass on over to my YouTube, my business page, and make that fucking snide comment. So y'all gonna have to excuse my French for a little bit because that lady had me hot. I was pissed. I was like, "How dare you come over here, you raggedy bitch!" Oh my god, these people and their entitlement kills me. Hi, Steeler Chickie. I didn't get a sticker on my box. Lynn, I'm so sorry. She didn't get a chance to get to all the boxes because by the time I had finished the last one, I literally streamed that night. I streamed, what was that, Monday? I streamed that night, and then I was just so tired, and she had stopped stickering because she had to go walk or water the dogs or something. She had to go give them water and food. And then she just went upstairs and she forgot until like the next day as I'm giving them to the UPS guy. And she's like, "No, Mom, I didn't finish." And I'm like, I don't think the UPS guy is going to stay and wait for you to finish putting stickers on the box. But I appreciate the thought. So I'm like, some of y'all got stickers. Some of y'all did not. Some of y'all's boxes is covered in stickers. And then some of them she didn't get to because they were in the back of the pile. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Karomi. When pets pass away, it always hits me harder than anything else. Yeah, and we've been kind of mentally preparing ourselves with that for Daisy because she's been on a little bit of the sicker side lately. She has a doctor's appointment coming up that I literally have been avoiding it for 2 months and didn't realize that she's now 2 months behind on her parvo shot. And I'm like, oh, snap. So she has an appointment on the 5th of next month for her parvo shot and a checkup. I literally have been avoiding the vet because I don't want them to tell me. Like, I would rather it just happen than for me to sit back here riddled with anxiety, knowing it's coming, and then just waiting for it, embracing myself, and then nothing happening. Because they did that to us, what, like 5 or 6 months ago? They told us that, you know, she doesn't have much longer with us. She probably will not go into the new year with us. And she's sitting here every day running up and down stairs. And I'm like, I think maybe she got a couple years in her. She ain't gonna be able to see those years because she blind as hell. But other than that, she seems okay. But now, like lately, her back hips have been bothering her, and you can tell by when she gets up and her legs are shaking. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it, Daisy, please. What up, Katie? I got no sticker. Your package came after she had already went upstairs because somebody was just randomly like, "Hey, let me get that for her," and I'm like, "Bet." And I'm laughing because I know who it is, and I'm not telling you. I'm laughing because I know who it is, and I'm not telling you. What's up, Pixie Sands? Where'd my tray go? Oh. I had one of those moments today. I was putting together the vlog, and I couldn't find the clip I needed. And I sat here for 2 hours procrastinating to only see that the clip was sitting right in my face the whole time. I was like, I hate it here. I'm on my crafter's desk from Diamond Art Club, so I gotta move this in a certain way where I can see it properly. I don't know which one to start on next. Oh, well, good luck with that one. I only redistribute them. I can't help you with those problems. Crafting with Lucretia. What's going on? What's good with you? Every week I tell myself I need to sign into this goddamn tablet. And every week I forget to sign into this goddamn tablet. No, I don't need to sign in to chat. I just want to see my chat and not have to look up and break my neck. What's going on, Elisa? What's up, Chaos Kathy? Oh, yo, Chaos Kathy unfollowed me this week. I cried a little bit in the shower with all my clothes on. I felt some type of way. I was like, I thought we were friends. She hates me. Lord. All right, let's get started with this. I do too. I'm just curious as what the heck that is. Sorry, I thought y'all were straight. I'm just a little curious about this bear over here that's just going to be side-eyeing y'all from the side over here. Our love almost died. It did. It really did. And I felt some type of way. Like, I was like, oh my God. Chaos Kathy hates me. Oh no. Also, it is currently 8:13 at night. And it is 95 degrees. We hit another heat wave tomorrow. And if it wasn't for the fact that I got to do a 12-hour stream tomorrow over on Twitch, I would be going to the pool. Sorry, I'm changing out my wax. Maggie had been playing with my pens this week. Catching all the side eye, Trisha, you know it. Yeah, if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind liking the live stream, I would appreciate it. It helps more kind, beautiful people like yourself be able to find it. It's been a hot minute since Miss Coffee been on the app doing, not you putting an ad in front of my comments, hello? Ew, YouTube, get it together. Lord. Y'all getting ads in front of comments and stuff? What are they doing to y'all over on YouTube? I done told y'all better come over to Twitch. Twitch is the last platform I am on before I jump up off the internet. I'm tired. People on the internet make me sick. I'm so tired of these. I had a lady. If you're on Twitch, you already heard this. I had a lady over on Instagram that was commenting on a post that I put up about a game that I play. And because she couldn't afford to buy an outfit in the game, she wanted to hurt my feelings and make me feel bad because she couldn't afford an outfit. This is what Miss Coffee deals with on a daily basis. I just want y'all to know this. This is what Miss Coffee feels like on a daily basis. I literally have people that will try to make me feel bad because of their financial situation. Listen, homie. I don't make good financial decisions. Okay? I'm a crafter and a gamer. Okay? I don't make good I don't make good decisions, okay? But I would never make anybody feel bad because my bank account is empty, okay? I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, okay, perfect example. I wanted to make a hat. So today I decided, instead of calling the pay my car note, which they didn't answer the phone anyways. Instead of calling to make my car note, I ordered Walmart delivery because I was like, oh, well, I need to get a new pair of scissors because Maggie, she lost my craft scissors. So I needed more craft scissors, right? So I needed more craft scissors. So we have Favorite Stripe. We have Bright Stripe. There's two of these, by the way. We have... Which one is this one? This one is Harmony. There's two of that one also, by the way. We have... This is Peaches and Cream. This is Stripey. And then I bought a pair of scissors. Listen, I don't make good financial decisions, okay? Is there yarn all over my office? Yes. Have I crocheted anything to completion in the last month? Yes, I did. I made a hat. But besides that, I'm not making like blankets or anything. I want to make a blanket out of these. Like I want to color pull something cute out of this. But like, I obviously don't make good financial decisions. I'm buying yarn instead of paying my car note. Now, my car note will probably get paid on Monday when the office opens, because I'm pretty sure I called them after office hours because I forgot the time differential because, you know, I don't live in California. And they close early on Fridays for some god-awful reason. So, like, and I don't like when I have a payment that I need to make and I make it on a Friday and they make you do the ACH payment where it's like they take a check and then hold it until Monday. Now, homie, I'm trying to make bad financial decisions over the weekend. I'm gonna need you to take that money out immediately. Hello? So, okay, you needed yarn. I did need yarn because I need to make a hat. I was trying to decide what color I needed to make this hat that I want to make. I think I'm gonna make it out of the blue, right? What's up, baby satin bottoms? What's good with you? I'm gonna make it out of that blue Harmony one. But I needed the other ones to help me make that decision, right? Like, you got to buy options so you can go like, no, I don't want this color. I want that color. So obviously, I don't make good financial decisions either. And this person decided that they were going to make me feel bad because they couldn't buy a dress in a game. And then it was like, how did they say it? It takes the fun out of the game when you play it like that. And I'm like, oh, and then a couple comments down, they're like, it could just be because I'm too broke. Oh, okay. So stay broke. Okay. I've been there. It's not an easy road to be on. But you know, we out here in these streets. We out here in these streets. We all hustling, trying to make ends meet, trying to rub two nickels together to get groceries out here, okay? I had to stay ashy all week last week trying to help get things settled with Mr. Coffee's job. So I'm just saying, like, I get it. Like, I've had thoughts and prayers for dinner before. But I would never think to go on the internet with all the audacity that I can muster up in my chest and both my titties to make somebody else feel bad because they were able to get something that I couldn't get. I'm going to sit and side-eye you and be salty that you got it because I want it, but I'm not going to make you feel bad for having it. Like, I'm happy for you, but also I'm side-eyeing you because I want it. So, like, I get it. But it's just the fact that people on the internet feel so emboldened that they were like, I'm going to make you feel bad for my decisions in life. And I'm like, okay. They was hoping someone was going to pay for them. I don't know what they were hoping. Not on the Instagram page. Like somebody's going to contact them and be like, I want to buy this dress for you. That dress is like $200 in that game, by the way. Unless you grind the game out and get it for free like I did. That dress was like $200 in that game. Because it's a gacha game, for those who don't know. And a gacha game, if you're unfamiliar with this type of gaming, a gacha game is where you make pulls. It's a gamble. You gamble to see if you can get all the pieces to an outfit. Now, the gambling part is made easy by the fact that if you play the game and find these chests in the game, you can earn these diamonds that you can use to make your pulls. But a lot of people don't want the diamonds. They don't want to have to play the game to get the diamonds. They just want everything free-handed to them. It's the equivalent of when you see a hater in a Diamond Art Club unboxing video and they're mad because they don't like Diamond Art Club for no other reason because they've never had one. They don't like Diamond Art Club because they can't afford it. Well, my Temu kits are just as good. Yeah, they're just as stolen, you dumbass. And people still be out here buying that shit off Temu. And I'm like, listen, do your thing. It's your world, boo-boo. Whatever brings you joy. But that doesn't mean you got to take somebody else's joy because you a salty bitch. So I'm just saying, be kind to yourself and each other because, Lord have mercy, it's hard out here in these streets. Nah, I'm extra money is going to crafts. Pretty much. I'm still broke. I still play. And we do. And we do. I ain't the richest person in the world. But I know how to grind a game to get stuff for free. I mean, if you tell me all I got to do is play the game and I can get it for free, then why wouldn't I'm gonna play the game anyways. I downloaded the game. Why wouldn't I play it? Duh. Like, hello? I'm already back up to almost 12K and the pink die is just grinding out the game. So why wouldn't I just play the game to get the stuff for free? No, they just want it handed it to them, and I'm like, nobody's handing you crap in life. I can tell you that right now. No mystical magical man from Instagram reels that you see that they give you those. Y'all seen those reels, those romance reels where it's like the vampire coming after the woman or the werewolf, and she has like werewolf babies, and he takes care of her, and he's always rich, handsome white guy. Listen. Plus, grinding can do with friends. You can do the grinding with friends, yeah. That's why I'm trying to get Eternal to hurry the hell up so that we can grind together. But Eternal out here playing with my goddamn emotions, talking about, I don't know if I like it. I only played 7 hours of the game. I don't know if I like. How do I get into the pool system? How do I get this dress? And I'm like, Now I'm wondering how much money she spent today to get the dress, because I know she got it. I feel it in the cankles of my soul. And she gonna try to make me believe she ain't got it. I know she got it. So not Twilight? Listen, no. Yarn plus car, in my book, yarn wins all the time. If you don't have a car, always burn a ride with a friend. Listen, I have a car. I have one. I don't drive it, but I got it. My car, listen, when I say I don't drive this car has 12,000 miles on it. 1,200 miles, sorry. 1,200 miles on it. I've had it for 4 years, okay? 4 years, 1,200 miles. Those miles are all in town. I've never, like, besides not even the trip from here to Pennsylvania has that car ever done. It's only made trips as far as, like, the outskirts of town, or maybe once or twice when we've gone to Montana, which is, like, 20 minutes away. Listen, no, I'm not driving. Where am I going? All my stuff is in my house. All of my stuff is in my house. Girl, why you keep in that car then? Why wouldn't I keep my car? I have kids at home. My husband works 12 hours a day. If there was an emergency with my kids or my pets or myself, how would I get around? Am I supposed to call my husband because I don't have a vehicle? I'm supposed to just be stranded at home because, I don't want my own car because I don't drive often. What am I supposed to do when my kids have doctor's appointments and Mr. Coffee's at work? And before you go, we'll borrow Mr. Coffee's car. So now I have to get up and inconvenience my life to go take him to work at the ass crack of dawn just so I can have the car for the day, so he can't have the car, which he needs for work anyways. So I couldn't even take it even if I wanted to. Not only that, his car is a manual, and I drive an automatic, and I don't know how to drive manual. So even if something's, God forbid, were to happen to my vehicle, I still couldn't drive his vehicle because I don't know how to drive a manual. But I also am not making myself stranded at home with 2 kids, 2 dogs, 2 ferrets, and myself, just because I don't want to make another car payment. No, I can make that other car payment because on the times that I need to go somewhere, or if I say want to take the kids to the pool, or if I want to go and take Maggie out to the big park and everything, I have my car. Why wouldn't I have a second car? I told you, I don't make good financial decisions. I feel judged, as you should. What's up, Schooner? Orion's going to need to drive a car at one point. Exactly. That's the other thing. Orion is due to get his permit any day now, right? He will be taking that test to get his permit. And when he does, he's already stated, I don't want to drive Dad's car. I want to drive an automatic. Who has the automatic? I do. Is this automatic also going to keep me from having to buy him a car so that he has a way to get around? Yes. Plus, when Mr. Coffee can't pick up Orion from work because he gets called in to work and takes the car, I'm not about to be stranded at the house. That's not a thing I'm going to do. What if I want to leave Mr. Coffee because he's being an asshole that day? I'm supposed to just wait for him to get home to take his car? No, I can just leave whenever I want to. Because listen, at the end of the day, y'all might see Mr. Coffee as this wonderful man, and he is. He is probably one of the hardest working men I've ever met in my entire life, and I will forever love him for everything that he's done for our family. But that motherfucker get on my goddamn nerves half the time, and I be ready to chop him in his goddamn throat. Okay? So I'm gonna need y'all to understand I can't be out here without a car, because if I need to be out, I need to be out. But I love him. Sigh, long day. Hello all. What's up, D. Latrice? Surprisingly, it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. Even though I woke up in a panic today because I was like, oh snap, I have Patreon Live. And then remember, that's next week. We have Patreon Live the last Friday of every month, and that's next week that we have Patreon Live. I'm sorry to be offensive. Just thought it was... No, you're fine. I just make bad financial decisions. I have the car in case I need it. I've always had a car. I don't like the idea of not having a car because I don't like being stranded somewhere and not being able to go and come as I please as an adult. Plus, my car is the family car, and Mr. Coffee has his little midlife crisis sports car. And I don't fit well in Mr. Coffee's car. It's tiny, and I'm a big girl. I need a lot of leg room, and where we are about the same height, he's a little bit shorter now because of his spine injury. I like his car when he's in it because he looks hot driving it. I hate his car when I'm in it because I feel like I look like a clown getting out of a clown car. I can't do it, homie. If you're wondering, he's like a Subaru WRX something, squeeze boobs or something. I don't know. It's a WRX. And I don't like cars. It feels like I'm riding literally on the ground. And I'm like, I like to be raised up like Jesus came back to rise me from the dead. I want to be off the ground. I don't want to be I don't want to be able to open the door and like my hand can touch the ground when I get in a vehicle. I like to be off the ground where I can go like this outside the car and my whole business won't get scraped up. So, yeah. Same. My car is the family. Right. And he gets mad. Don't get me wrong. He gets mad because a lot of times when we go out and do family things, he'll try to convince me to take his car. And I'm like, I'm not taking that goddamn clown car. I'm not doing it. I'm like, my car ain't moved in 2 months. We're taking my car. He get mad about it for like 30 seconds, but he get over it. I'm not allowed to drive. It's awful to be reliant on others always. Exactly. And that's the thing, is I don't want to be reliant on him for everything. He's got enough on his plate with work. I don't need to add to the stress on top. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't need to add to the stress that I already caused, right? Because obviously when you're in a marriage, not everything is peaches and creams. I'm going to obviously stress him the fuck out just like he stresses me out. But I don't want to add to that stress by needing rides all the time. Now, typically, if we need something for the house, he will go get it. Like, if I need something from Walmart, because Walmart literally is on his way home and we live 2 minutes from Walmart, it's either me go out, waste gas to go get it, or just wait for him to get home because he's driving by there anyway, and more than likely, he wants to go by and stop by, but he will call and be like, do we need anything from Walmart? Because I need this. And I'm like, now that you mention it, and I'll pull out a list. Listen, he don't mind getting it. He already going there anyways. Why waste the gas? Look at me being smart, finding ways to save money. Look at me being smart, finding ways to save money. So yeah, I like having my car. I am able to go when I please. Sometimes I just don't please. Most of the time, I do not please. Hi, Peggy. Though downside, I have to do all the driving, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Even when we go, I'm having a terrible stream lag at work. I'll just watch the VOD later. All right, Skuna. Yeah, because even when we go on these family trips, typically it's him driving. I'm not driving. Mm-mm. I I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what. I can't do the whole long drive thing anymore. I did that drive from Pennsylvania to North Dakota, and I was like, I'll never do that again. I will fly. Put my car underneath the plane. I'm not doing it. I'm Danny Glover. I'm getting too old for this shit. I can't do it. Hubby drives for a living, so if we go anywhere, it's all him. Right. And Mr. Coffee doesn't drive as much as he used to at work because he's a manager now. But he still drives enough that if we go somewhere, guess who's driving? It ain't me. It ain't me. I'm dying to be a passenger princess for a bit. I love it. It is the best thing ever. I'm like, excuse me, sir, you're going a little too fast. You're going to spill my lemonade. You're going to spill my lemonade, sir. Car gives me the freedom to just bear. Exactly. Jules, I need the music. I need it. I need it so bad. Agree. I'm like, if it's a tiny frame and small cushion, my ass cheeks would be hitting the pavement. Right. And with his car, it literally sits real low off the ground. Like when I open my door, I might as well open the window to his car and just sit down because that's how high my car sits compared to his. I might as well just sit in his window. Not the lemonade. Listen, you get that mango lemonade. Ooh, child. Love me a good lemonade. All right. I think we got enough people in here that for the folks that are not on Twitch, I can kind of explain what happened to Mr. Coffee's job. You may be graced with Mr. Coffee's presence. He is currently playing a game up front, so I don't know if he's going to come back here. So let me kind of explain what happened to Mr. Coffee's job, where the family is at right now, like mentally trying to, put things together. Okay, so where are we at right now? So I don't remember what day it was. It was the 16th, I want to say. I wake up that morning, and I've been dealing with a lot of stuff with a different video game that I play. So every morning I wake up and I look for news on the video game that I play. And I didn't get news, but I had a message from Mr. Coffee, which isn't unusual because Mr. Coffee sends me messages every morning to say good morning and that, he took care of feeding the ferrets and that he didn't walk the dogs. Because typically we will walk them when we wake up because the dogs typically will not get up that early unless school's happening. So he'll be like, I took care of the ferrets, and if he needs something, he'll let me know at that point because I usually see it as soon as I wake up. So he lets me know, hey, by the way, my job exploded. And I'm like, my first thought is, where's Maggie? And he goes, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Now, the reason he said he didn't do it in the message is because he was supposed to be talking to his boss that day for a raise. And that was one of the last conversations we had before he went to sleep, was the fact that he was going to be talking to his boss about this raise. And then the next message I get from him is that his job exploded and he didn't do it. And I'm thinking, so he did it. So he did it and he needs me to hide the evidence. Got it. Assignment understood. Double. Where's Maggie? Maggie was in her room eating Takis. Whenever I'm driving to the therapist, I have the windows down and music up. Listen all day. Hi, Connie. My daughter is a passenger princess. My son-in-law says she never drives when he can't drive. Exactly. What do the men say? That's men's work. That's men's work to be driving all over the place like they crazy or something. I ain't driving nothing. I'll drive you crazy while you drive. So yeah, so he messages me to let me know that the job exploded. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm reading that wrong. I'm obviously super tired. I'm more tired than I thought I am because I thought I read that his job exploded. Now, for those who don't know, Mr. Coffee works in the oil field. He's worked in the oil field for at least 15 years now, if not longer. And so he works around explosives. He works around TNT. He works around flammable equipment. He works around all kinds of things that can go up and go boom. And it just so happened that somebody was working on a tool and the fluid in the tool popped out or something, and it like airized or something, and it blew up. When it blew up, of course, there's other flammable equipment in the building, so everything just caught fire and blew up. Everybody was able to get out okay. There was a couple of people that did get burned, but for the most part, everybody got out okay. Everybody got out with everything that was important, their life, the end. The next day they went in to try to salvage as much as they possibly could. Mr. Coffee escaped with just a very bad sunburn, mostly from being outside and trying to help everybody get outside and make sure everybody was okay. Right. So the next day he goes in and they're literally just trying to salvage as much as they possibly can. They're in emergency mode. They got to get computers out there to them. They got to get all this stuff out there so that the job can keep running. Because again, your job, remember, your job don't really care about you for real. They care about making money. And where the job did make sure that everybody was okay and medical treatment was administered and all the things, the next day they were like, well, we got a job to do, so this is the oil field. We don't take days off to cry about it. We just go back to work. So the very next day he goes back out there and he's trying to figure out, like, okay, what do I do here? Like, I don't have anything. So they just had them out there playing bumper cars with all the burnt up vehicles because, of course, when the explosion happened, vehicles were involved because there's vehicles that are parked in front, back, and side of this building, and they, they got burnt up. So, hi, Jenny. So they were salvaging what they could of vehicles, of anything on the inside of the building. They did, in fact, have to eventually tear the building down because it is condemned at this point. The shell was barely left. There was a 1,000-pound crane that hung from the ceiling for heavy equipment to be carried so that the guys didn't have to carry it in on trucks and stuff. And the crane fell off the ground off the ceiling onto the ground. Luckily, everybody had gotten out when that happened. Because if not, there would have been a lot of casualties because this shop stays busy. There's what? Oh, I'm sorry. He said a 3-ton crane, so he's not going to come back here. He's going to yell at me. It's capable of lifting 3 tons, he says. So, hi, Darcy. So, the crane fell out of the ceiling. And so at this point, they're like, we got to rebuild. We got to figure out what we're doing because it's not going to work here. They have other buildings on the thing. So they all are just cramped into a different building for right now as they work out what exactly they want to do. And so every day Mr. Coffee returns and he's just like, I'm going to attempt to make myself look busy, though there's like 50 guys in this tiny ass space, all needing to do work. And he's just like, I don't, okay, I'm going home. So he's been just chilling out, because what is he going to do? There's too many people in little spaces and, things. So he just chills out with me. So, isn't that 3K? So worse. Yes. So, right now, he's just chilling. Because what else is he going to do? He doesn't really have a building to work out of. And his job kind of requires that. And all the equipment that he had for work got burnt up. So, he's just chilling until they figure out what the hell they're doing. He's just, he's just hanging out. So when I did the D-stash, one, to make sure the family could stay afloat, because we don't know what they're going to do with his job. At this point, they're so busy with everything else. The raise doesn't, the need for the raise doesn't stop because their place of business blew up. This obviously was no fault of his own. But the raise that he had been asking for is something that still is needed. And so he still intends on talking to them about it. The problem is now they have the leverage of, oh, well, the building burnt down, so we can't think about raises right now until we figure out what we're doing with that. Now, the problem for them is he's already been offered another job. I probably give it until the kids have to go back to school in 30 days for them to make a decision on whether or not they're going to give him this raise or they're going to let him just completely go. Because the other job is willing to pay him what he was asking for. And so if his job can't match that because they don't have enough, which they have the money for it, they're just cheap bastards. It's the oil field. If they don't pay him what he is required, because essentially for the last year, it's been, we need to make sure that this department can make money with you running it. He's beyond proven himself. And then the fire happened, and he's like, well, I can't really do much of anything right now. So, though everything is kind of up in the air and they're still trying to figure out what to do and cleaning that up and everything else, he's still like, yeah, but I still need my money. Okay? I still need my money if you want me to work here. If you want me to continue to do the job that's making you money, you're going to have to pay me more. Because he's making significantly less than the guy that was there before him. And then somebody that they just hired. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need that money, homie. I don't care about your building burning down. I don't care about none of that. I care about my paycheck and my family. And I'm gonna need you to put some extra zeros behind my name on that paycheck, or I'm gonna have to bounce. So right now, I don't know. I think he said he was waiting for his boss to come back from somewhere or something. I don't know. But he has to wait for his boss to come back from wherever his boss has decided to hide away at before he asks for the raise again. So, yeah. So, what's funny, Kathy? What's funny, Katie? He's worked for this place before. He's worked for this place before and went back to the place he works now. They know him and they didn't want to let him go, but he needed more money. So he went back to the place that was offering him more money. So now the place that he's looking at is offering him the money for the job that he currently does, probably doing a lot less than he currently does. And he's like, either y'all pay me what you owe me, or I gotta be out. So, yeah, so it's not even like it's a new job, obviously, because there's gonna be new people he doesn't know and all this other stuff. But he's worked for this company before. Hi, Tony. Wait, Tony, did you get your box today? I got like 6 messages of people that got their box today. I know you said it would be stateside, so I wasn't sure if it would actually make it to your house today. If it doesn't make it there today, it gotta go there. It's gotta be there by tomorrow, because I remember the thing said Saturday. Hi, Wendy. I found you. I was wondering why I didn't get a Twitch notification. Oh, I posted in Discord, and I said a couple of times last night that I wouldn't be on Twitch tonight. We're diamond painting tonight. But I'm glad you found us. Would you have to move? No. No, not for this job. Hi, Mary. Thank you for stopping by. That means a lot. I appreciate that. He said it's actually 5 minutes closer to the house than the other job is. And I'm just going to give y'all a heads up. Y'all are asking more questions than I usually ask. So if I don't know, he'll probably shout it at me. Because I don't usually ask, like, how close is it to the house or anything. Because I know he's not going to, unless it's like an hour further, He's not going to tell me unless I ask him, and I typically don't ask. I'm like, as long as you're not doing anything illegal and there's not mad bad bitches involved, you're free to move about the cabin. I can't have him thinking he's going to run away. Hi, Quincy. Sadonna, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Not yet, but it did make it state. Oh, let's go. So you should probably get it tomorrow. What's wrong?
You're gonna make me come in here.
I'm not going to make you come here for nothing. What do you mean?
The key is I don't actually have an offer yet, but it's not something that I just applied for. They contacted me.
You didn't even bring the didgeridoo. Sorry, I found out my dad has Alzheimer's. I read that. I read that in the Discord. I'm so sorry to hear that, Wendy. Was that the beginning of stream yesterday? Look, Short Stack, he came back here and sat down, got comfortable, and then I was like, you didn't even bring the didgeridoo. You could have at least brought the didgeridoo. You're so kind.
The new one.
You got a new one? Oh my god.
What? Not all weird instruments. Apparently my thing.
Weird instruments and waffle makers. Welcome, one and all, to the After Hours Crouchers Lounge. I am your host, Mrs. Coffee. With my co-host sometimes, who randomly will come back into my office. We call him Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi. In this live stream, you're going to hear and see things that might offend you. You're going to hear me vaping. I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own, but thank you for having an opinion on it anyways. If at any time you hear or see anything that offends you or chaps your ass in any ways, this is the part where we're going to have to split ways like butt cheeks. And I'm going to have to ask that the door don't hit you, where the good Lord split you. Can I get an amen? With that, welcome to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I'm Mrs. Coffee. We be over here chit-chatting and diamond painting and cutting up and spilling tea and talking shit about people. We love it here. Mr. Coffee Guy's a liar, and I don't know why he bought this thing, but he keeps playing with it. So I'm like, as long as he plays with it for the first month, I guess it's worth the however much money he spent on it. But no, after the first couple of days after the explosion at his job, he also he dealt with some back issues. Now, again, remember, Mr. Coffee's little back is all broken. And so he dealt with some back issues, which really puts a pause on me because I worry that he's going to turn into Bella Swan one day. And just like his whole back business is going to break in half and he's just going to fall over and going to be in a wheelchair and stuff. And I'm going to have to give him a bag of eggs. So like, I worry about his back health, though he don't seem to give two flying flip-flops. And,
Well, I do. If the way they're pushing me, it's going to be their problem.
Let it be their problem. They can pay you for it. Bag of eggs. Remember in Twilight when Emmett had that bag of boiled eggs that he took to lunch? He didn't eat any of them, but he just had a bag of boiled eggs. You don't remember the part where they came into the lunchroom? Are you talking to Katie?
No.
Laura, I thought that said semen. I was like, amen. Wait, what? No, wait.
Semen.
Stop this. You act like I remember that movie. Katie, go watch the movie right now. Hi, Mary. Kelly says, I left a job because my manager messed with my schedule and then admitted to me that she thought I was okay with less hours because she thought I was on disability. Kelly, the way I would smack fire out of that lady, Lord have mercy. Only if you watch Star Wars. All right, y'all, that's the end of the stream for the night. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Be careful getting home tonight. Okay, bye. Hi, this is a username. I remember.
Is that when two stars when they do each other? They blow up?
What happened?
Star Wars. 2 stars on each other. Blow up.
I guess. I don't know. Ask your brother. Uncle Jesse will watch Star Wars with you, Katie. He likes Star Wars. Mr. Call. I got the right brother because he's the one that doesn't have an obsession with Star Wars. I love Uncle Jesse, not the Star Wars thing. That nerd. A nerd.
That kid loved when he was a kid. He used to be part of the Star Wars fan club, had a little card, and got monthly magazines and everything.
Brother's a nerd, dude. Jesus, what was that?
I know. No, the new job would probably be more responsibility, but less.
Moving around?
Just less work and bullshit. Because honestly, the higher up the chain you go, the less work you actually do. You're just in charge of the people that you need to tell to do the work.
Is that a skull forming? I don't know. I had an 1.5-hour conversation with her after my last shift once. I heard everything she had to say, and I left and wrote a resignation email and never returned. That was back in March. As you should, Kelly. I would. Oh, girl. You better than me. I swear for God. Love you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I just made a new little thing.
Proof of life. Because yesterday Jules asked for one and you weren't. It's a mystery.
She's just going to cut off my hand and, keep it here and use it.
I would never.
That's a lie.
I might.
I wear a watch.
Oh, yeah. No, come back here. Look, I want y'all to see the difference from where his watch is to where his arm is. Look at this. This is Mr. Coffee normally. This is after the explosion, okay?
No, that's kind of like that. I carried some of my suntan over from last year. It just got worse this year.
I see a tan line my foot. That's from him being outside this week. Because that's how white Mr. Coffee usually is. I'm a bit ashamed to admit that I started singing Ebony and Ivory. What do you... Do you want to show them your lyre? Oh my God. He wants to show you his lyre. He got a lyre this week. If you don't know what a lyre is, it's like a handheld harp. His lyre. He's very happy about this lyre. Please tell him that you like his lyre. It's called L-Y-R-E. Lyre. Fancy. What he wants this for, I don't know. Like, he doesn't already have a weird instrument in our house.
Because this is a weird instrument I can actually play. I don't have to learn how to breathe different.
Oh my God.
I'm kind of, addicted to the method I already know for the last God knows how many years.
Do like you do it. You tell me. Breathe out your nose.
You have to be able to blow out while breathing in.
You whistle weird anyways. I mean, same thing. The way he's looking at me.
That's for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Go rest your back muscles. There's a French company that hand makes lyres that I've been obsessed with. They're beautiful. Al, please? No! Go sit down. No. Go sit down. I love you. How do you play that? I don't know.
How do you play it?
No. No. That's not what they asked. No.
You gonna pick the camera up?
Oh my God.
You can play it from the front and the back.
Girl is how you play. Listen, no, you breathe out your nose. That's how you breathe.
No, didgeridoo, you have to blow out your mouth while breathing in your nose at the same time.
That's nice. It would be nice to play Lord of the Rings music on it. He plays Dungeons and Dragons, so he just sits there and plays it while he's playing D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Jules, you never had somebody tell you to breathe out your nose?
No, I think that's
How long before Maggie puts claim on it? She won't.
What, my liar?
Yeah.
I'll break the law. Pay me $80,000.
She won't put claim on the liar just because that's something that belongs to him. Like, that's daddy's instrument. If it was mine, yes, she would have had it last week. But it's his, so she won't touch it. I was looking for my diamonds. He two-tone. His left arm tanned and his right arm is light. Listen. Listen. Mr. Coffee just... his left arm also sits in the window while he drives. This dog thought I was opening food and got real mad when he saw a bag of drills.
Drill-Ritos?
No, not drill Ritos. Get out of here.
I am out of here.
Still waiting for you to tell Maggie got that plush. Wait, what plush? Wait, what? Also, I want y'all to see my cool new scissors. I love them very much. Thank you. Xavier, listen. Maggie don't need no more plushies, okay? She got the little girl with the bamboo in her mouth. And I think she got another one, but I can't remember if she did or not, if we ever got that other one for her. But she got the one with the little girl with the bamboo in her mouth, and that's enough plushies for Maggie. Xavier's one she's been eyeing. Oh, she ain't getting Xavier. I would know that he's missing. And she done already forgot about the ones upstairs in the room. So she won't mess with it. We have enough plushies. She has enough plushies. I will never have enough plushies. I actually just got a giant statue in last Saturday of my favorite character from the dating sim that I play, that Love and Deep Space game. I got a giant statue of Silas that Mr. Coffee apparently bought me for my birthday last year.
Kids bought it.
Oh, sorry. My kids bought it. So, you know, this year there's more plushies on my wish list. For my birthday. I was going to put up the other Silas statue because they have another one of him in his vampire state, but I much prefer the dragon state, so I'm just going to leave the dragon state because this one took 11 months to get here. And so I'm not trying to do more than that. I feel like I need to turn the light on, but I can see that y'all can see well. So this year, I'm not putting the statue back up there. If anything, I'll save up for it myself and get it myself eventually. But this year, I'm like, I just want plushies. Just plushies. There's a couple of other things on there, but I put a bunch of plushies on there. And Throne's a safer option than people sending stuff to like a P.O. box because then you can track it and it'll let you know when I receive it and everything. So yeah. Which is funny because I had a dream about that What You Got Wednesday I did with the coconut. And I woke up sweaty and panicked. Listen, don't ever do that. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm afraid of coconuts. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like them. And just know, every time you drink coconut water, you're drinking the jizz of that coconut. You're welcome. Don't blame me. Blame the internet. The internet gave me too much power in knowing that that's coconut jizz. Also, I got a funny message today in from Minna, which she's doing good. She was working today. She was working today, and her job decided, because Long John Silver's doesn't exist now where she lives. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. She sent me a picture of her lunch, and she goes, "We did a Long John Silver's themed lunch today." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's nice." And she goes, "I got to tell everybody that my pure existence is because of that restaurant. When I tell you I spit the water out of my mouth and cackled at this child." Because where she's not wrong, because that's where I met her dad. He was my first boss. Don't date your boss. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Listen, I got my beautiful daughter out of it, and that was the best part of that relationship. But she was like, "I got to tell everybody how my pure existence is because of Long John Silver's." And I was like, "How does that make you feel?" How does that make you feel, that your whole existence is because of a fish restaurant that your dad and mom used to work at together? LGS sounds so good right now. Do you still have one in your area, Lynn? Yeah, she just sends me a text message and she's like, "I got to tell everybody that I exist because of this restaurant." And I'm like, I'm dying. I'm dying. I love the fact that that's her reference to that restaurant. It's the only claim she has to it, is the fact that if it wasn't for that restaurant, she wouldn't exist. And I'm like, I mean, maybe I would have met your dad in a different capacity somewhere else, but yeah, it's because of that restaurant. Yeah, oh, you got a couple of them. Okay. Hi, Caroline. Oh my God, you're diamond painting live. So happy to have you back on YouTube. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. My kids exist because of Long John's as well. Well, if it wasn't for the fact that I met her dad there, and then like when I turned 18, him and I started dating, because I of course was underage whenever I started working there. He was not. Um, he's a couple years older than I am, so he wasn't underage. I was underage, and so when I turned 18, I pursued him heavily, and we started dating for a while, and we had Minna, and then I decided, he's absolute trash. I'm out. I'm out. I found Mr. Coffee, and I never looked back. Listen, you never know. One day a booty call could be the love of your life. Went from Long John Silver's to Counter Mayo. Listen, I can make you a sandwich if you want, Jules. There's one about a mile from my house. Must be one of the... Oh, it must be one of the last ones. Yeah, because they don't have them in the area that Minna lives at in PA. They don't have them. They're long gone. Which is weird that they're long gone from Alaska, where there's a lot of, like, sea life. Probably poison it. You're right. That is fair. Y'all have real seafood. Because I'm telling you right now, if you come to North Dakota and they got a seafood restaurant, I wouldn't go there. Tell me what body of water you're seeing. What body of water are you seeing in North Dakota? Talk about you got a seafood restaurant. Get out of here. My daughter's dad was also my boss, administrator of a hospital. See, that's different though. Like, that's a hot harem romance. That's a romance that you see in those harems, where you're just a hot nurse and he's just the doctor taking patients, and you're like the nurse that helps them out, and y'all getting it on in like linen closets and stuff. That's a lot hotter than getting it on a greasy countertop at the Long Dong Silvers down the street. So I would say yours was almost a perfect romance if you're still together. If you're not together, he's a piece of trash. But if you are together, it's like a perfect harem romance. That's the stuff you read about in them Brenda Jackson books. The fuck did I come in on? Hola, mama chula, ¿cómo estás? I'm Asian. I don't know what you came in here on. I just, we're totally not doing Lifetime original specials because Mary and the hot boss got it on at the hospital. And there's lots of beds. Okay, there's lots of beds at a hospital. That's a lifetime. That's a lifetime original special. Listen, perfect romance. I don't know. I don't know if they're still together. If they are, yeah, it was a perfect romance. If not, well, shit happens, I guess. Stealing chicken. Listen, I'm just saying, like, puts on Barry White, not the Barry White.
Yes, I am very white.
You are very white. Congratulations. You want a cookie?
Yes.
Not together. We broke up after 3 hours. After 3 hours? Wait, was it 3 hours of getting it on? Was it 3 hours of getting it on? Hi, Shemeko. T. Malin, welcome in. 3 years. Oh, okay. I mean, sometimes those romances are just a little too spicy. I want a cookie. No, that's crazy. Hi, Leah. I gotta turn my light on. I'm about to say 3 hours. Listen, if she get her back blown out for 3 hours, I gotta tip my hat to her. Lord have mercy. Good child, my leg's shaking just thinking about it. Jules, listen. One day you'll have your chance in the sun. Today is not that day. Okay? Calm down. Go sit down. Go sit down. You'll be alright. Go on now, get K-ass on through. I swear to God. Listen, I want one of those romances you hear about in the romance books, not like Lights Out or anything. I don't need nobody stalking me outside my bedroom window or some shit. Plus, if you're stalking me outside my bedroom window, we got a problem. One, do you see the half-naked man that's usually sometimes laying beside me? If not, how are you on the second floor of a house just chilling? Listen, I'm gonna need you to calm down. I thought he might had slipped a little blue pill. Oh Lord! I mean, maybe hey, whatever gets your motor going. Yo, we got Crashly in the house. What's going on, Crashly? Oh shit! Oh, Miss Rainey! Oh my God! Thank you so much for the $20 tip. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Meeting the love of your life at Long Dong Silver's must be how hush puppies were born. Listen, she was my own hush puppy. She was my own little hush puppy. Don't tell nobody. Because as soon as they found out that we were together, they were like, okay, one of y'all got to leave. Dang it. I had to leave. He was already manager, and I was in training to be manager, and you can't have two managers dating each other in the same store. So I ended up leaving and going and pursuing a different job. He stayed there. Thank you so much for that $28 tip. Out here doing Strange for Change and stream already. I haven't. I mean, I have moved out of this chair, but I had to go get drills and turn my light on. I didn't do nothing else outside of that. I am a wholesome being. I am minding my business, doing my Kegels for Jesus. Just out here. Oh, you want to know who else I saw come back over on Twitch? Black Sheep Meat. I don't know how many of y'all know Sheepy. Sheepy came back this week. I guess she moved or something. Every time I see somebody leave Twitch and then come back, I realize that I apparently am not doing Twitch right. I'm not supposed to be consistent on like streaming and stuff, and I'm supposed to like leave for months at a time without saying anything, and then come back for 3 streams, and then leave again for a few months and come back, and then have a sad sob story for you. And I have been doing this all wrong. I have been doing this all wrong. So, you know, sorry for the consistency and the constantly showing up for y'all on Twitch. I will make sure that I am a little bit more inconsistent by not telling you what is going on, and I'm just gonna dip out one day. I'm telling y'all right now, the day I retire, I'm gonna phrase my goodbye differently, and y'all are gonna be like, well, that was a weird way to say goodbye, and then y'all would never see me again. I'm not doing a long sappy I'm leaving, like, whatever. I'm just gonna peace out, okay? I'm getting older, and at some point I gotta retire, and I don't do long goodbyes, so I'm just gonna be like, all right, y'all stay up, make sure y'all get some sunshine, okay? All right, take care of yourselves. Okay, bye. And then y'all are just gonna come to stream the next day and be like, where's Miss Coffee? Why is her channel gone? And I'm gonna be like, I peaced out, bye. Wait, not mentioning any names. Listen, did we ever find out what happened to Ella? Ella dipped out like a dad going out for cigarettes and bread. She was like, I'm out. Listen, did we ever find out what happened to Ella? Some of y'all might not know Ella, a bandit. Ella was a diamond painter when I first started on YouTube, and she was a pretty decent sized diamond painter, and we loved her. And she was kicking cancer's butt with diamond painting, I believe was her handle. And one day she just disappeared. She stopped making content. Nobody could get a hold of her. She just disappeared, and people questioned whether the cancer finally, you know, did its thing or what happened, but we never found out exactly. Well, at least I never found out what happened to Ella. I don't know if anybody else remembers her or whatever, but I think about her often because I'm like, I am curious as one of her viewers, what the hell happened to her. But we never really found out what happened to her. Tim's got a new groove. Hello. I've been trying to get a hold of you. Can you call me Butter for like ever? She used to go live all the time, and we used to, wait, you can call me Butter. She used to go live all the time, and we used to talk almost every day. Then bam, just gone. I'm telling you, there's somebody out here snatching up diamond painters. Y'all better watch out. Y'all see y'all be out here ducking and dodging. I ain't heard that name in a hot minute though. No, I have. When I went over to Twitch, everybody, well, not everybody, most of everybody that I knew stopped talking to me. Like, everybody that I knew stopped talking to me. I think Crafts with Crashly didn't stop talking to me. Rachel Ray, Jeremy Fryer, who else didn't stop talking to me? I think that was it. Everybody else just stopped talking to me. They acted like I didn't exist. Why? Because I couldn't do anything for them anymore. I couldn't help them get viewers in their streams anymore. So they stopped talking to me. And that's what I assumed, because why else would you just stop talking to me like I don't exist? Anyways, so after I left here, I went over to Twitch. Most of those people stopped talking to me. And I was like, fine, whatever, I don't care. So I went on about my business. And then I stopped talking to Jeremy because he started getting weird. And then I stopped talking to Rachel because she got weird. And then, yeah, so now I'm just, you know, I just chill and be by myself. And from what I've heard, even Rachel's gone MIA lately. And I'm like, I don't know. She don't talk to me anymore. Do you remember Odd But Nice? Vaguely. She used to be like everyone's mods and went to everyone's streams for like years and then just disappeared. I miss her. You know what? I do remember that name. And yeah, again, diamond painters out here, listen, they literally out here being snatched up, okay? Somebody's out here with a basement full of diamond painters right now getting all their diamond painting stash done because they done snatched up all the diamond painters. I don't know where half these people are. I could not tell you because, like I said, once I left and said I was going over to Twitch, everybody stopped talking to me because I no longer benefited them. And it just proved my point that most of the people that did talk to me only talked to me because I could do something for them. Once I wasn't able to do anything for them, I was no longer viewed as something that they could use to better their streams or their channels. Yeah, they stopped talking to me. They were like, "Oh yeah, she's not even over here anymore. I don't need to talk to her." I remember the one lady even told me that, and she's like, "Well, it's not like you stream so like you can help me with followers or anything. I will still get messages. I have a message in my DMs on Instagram right now of a lady that said, "Hi, I know you don't do much content on YouTube anymore, but could you please say my name in your content so that people will follow me instead?" Instead was her last word. Instead. Heffa, listen. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? You want me to tell my followers to go follow you? Okay. How about no? How about no? How about we don't do that? How about they just find you because you have good content like they did me? Is there a Bubba? There's no Bubba. There's no Bubba in the basement. Bubba might be the one that's taking him, Tawny. You never know. But Bubba might be the one that's taking him down into the basement to finish his diamond painting stash. Maybe he got a stash he knew he couldn't complete. He just starts snatching up diamond painters. Tell us the name so we can block them. I don't know the name. I would have to get on my phone and go to my Instagram page. I don't know their name off the top of my head because I didn't even bother to look at it, honestly. The number of people I've actually had request that, like, it's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. I knew when I decided to start doing lives again, that most of the people that watched when I was very active on YouTube, most of those people have moved on to other crafts, other communities, what have you. Like, it's the nature of crafting. So there's a whole new, like, beast of crafting that is upon us now. And I've gotten older. I don't do all the, like, acting ridiculous on camera to show off my diamond paintings and stuff anymore. Like, I'm well past, like, making TikToks about diamond painting and stuff. Like, I don't know, homie. I'm a cozy gamer who will sometimes craft now. So, like, when I decided to come back, I knew it was going to be a process because I knew there was going to be some folks that remembered us and some folks that were new. And, to the folks that remember us, I appreciate you still chilling with us and coming back. And like I said, I still do diamond painting content. I still do, like, my unboxings and stuff. I never stopped doing my Patreon. It just became less about crafting and more about, like, life stuff. But I have to admit, it's nice to see that some folks still stayed around the community, even if not everyone did. Some of these people deserve to leave, like people that are out here ripping people off, because they know if I had been here, they would have got called out real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Have you been playing any new games lately? Oh my god, girl, listen. We have the dating sim, that Love and Deep Space game. Is currently on hiatus right now until they bring back a character that they brought out and then took back. We've been playing Moonlight Peaks, which is a cute little cozy game. I don't play Palia as much anymore just because I don't care. They're just coming out with the same crap. I found out this morning that apparently they have an update coming next week, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, Miss Coffee, are you excited about the update?" Like, I went into one of my friends' streams this morning, and they were talking about it, and I'm like, "Update? What update?" And they're like, "There's an update coming on Tuesday, silly. Are you excited?" And I'm like, What update? Let me guess. You're gonna get a bulletin board. You're gonna get a quest that has nothing to do with the game. And there's new plushies. And probably some kind of theme of princess, because that seems to be their thing right now. Am I close? Am I in the ballpark? If anybody has seen the update video for Palia, am I in the ballpark? Are you getting a bulletin board? Are you getting more plushies? Are you getting some random ass quest? A bunch of tents to furniture that you have to do for the bulletin board? Yeah, there you go. Same shit, different day. And I'm like, why? And you're gonna now mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. Those people looking to get those Palia viewers are the ones that are probably playing Palia right now. If you go on your Twitch, look at your viewer list, your follower list, and look at how many of those people that weren't playing Palia last week or the week before last are now playing Palia. And then look at how many in their title say partner push. Woo, child, I'm telling you. That community is something else. I hate to tell them, but, you know, they can partner push with that community and they'll get there. They'll make sure that they get there. But as soon as you stop playing Palia, they'll stop following, they'll stop watching, they'll stop showing up. And then you're just a partner with 7 people in your chat. Listen, hey, you do what you want to do. Alien, yeah, they only play the update. Yep, that's me. I will play the update 1 or 2 days. one or 2 days, that's it. And this time, we'll play it not next week, but the week after next, maybe, possibly. I would rather play Moonlight Peaks, to be honest. 2 plushies, I heard. Which is weird, because what other plushies could they have? It would have to be another butterfly, because they only have one of those, and maybe another bug. It would have to be, they wouldn't bring out a bug and a fish, so it would have to be 2 bugs. Did they finally make the ladybug princess, the princess ladybug thing a thing? Stormy, no worries, you're fine. From what I heard, is a Disney ripoff. You know, that's fair. I just looked up Moonlight Peaks. Looks like Animal Crossing. Do you remember it? Kind of, but not. There was a game that used to be out before Palia. It was called Fae Farm. If you know anything about Fae Farm, if you've ever played Stardew Valley, if you've ever played Coral Island, Moonlight Peaks is like those 3 games in one. Except for it has like a little spooky emo theme to it. It's really, really fun. Beauty and the Beach. I don't recall Beauty and the Beast ever going to the beach. Yeah, so if Halloween is your vibe, check out Moonlight Peaks on Steam. Now I'm about to get this game right meow. See, I told you. It's so... I played it twice this week. I played it Wednesday and Thursday this week. It is so... Oh my god. Crashly. I saw Kerwin. I saw Kerwin. No disrespect to you or your husband, but Ridge in the game looks like your husband. You're welcome. Am I lusting over this little character? I am. He is hot. And I'm not going to spoil for you everything about it, but you just know he kind of reminds me of Kerwin. Looks-wise, he has the look, minus the glasses. He kind of looks like Kerwin, and I will be romancing him in the face. I love Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. You'll love Moonlight Peaks. The characters are actually cute. Right. He looks like my ex. You know. maybe try Dragon. Dragon is also very pretty. Did you say Rich? Let me go find it. Loading in to see if I finished the dang board. Oops, I haven't done any of it. Oh! God, Pixie. Someone may have already asked, but that's this. But where do you get diamond art pen? Diamond art pen? This one. This one comes from a place called Diamond Paint. Is it Diamond Pen Pal? I believe it's called Diamond. It's either Diamond Pen Pal or Diamond Painting Pen Pal. Oh my God, I found. Does he not remind you of your husband? When I saw Curran the other day walk behind you, I was like, wait a goddamn second. Why does he look familiar? And not in a way like I've seen him before, but I've seen him before. And I was like, wait a goddamn second. That was like Curran. Yes, so the pen is actually also heat activated. I don't know if it still does it, but when you warm it, when it's not warmed up, it's this color. When it was warmed up, it would turn this color. So it's like a heat activated pen. Is this guy rich? Is this rich guy known it to all? Listen, I don't know if he's rich. I mean, he owns a shop and you get to talk to him. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing? Well, I play, let's go Animal Crossing. I play Animal Crossing. I haven't played it lately. I do need to play it though, because my birthday is coming up and I don't want to go in on my birthday and have them be like, wow, we haven't seen you in 2 months. Where you been, friend? And I got Fuchsia and what was the other one that I got? I got 2 of my Dreamies on my island. I'm trying to get Plucky and Lucha to leave the island so I can get more, so I can go do some more Dreamy hunting. But I have Fuchsia and I have Diane. Is it Diane or Diana? I think it's Diana. I have those 2 on my island, and Eric keeps talking to them. And to see the 3 of them together, I giggle every time. I giggle every time. I also have Etole. I don't know how to say their name correctly. It's French. But I know, me saying that, you probably know. Where'd you get your bracelets? I wanted to ask last time, but I love them. These are Zox. Z-O-X. So their website is zox.la. Zox is a company that sells these stretchy bands. You can get them in small, medium, or large. They also sell wristbands, lanyards, jackets, backpacks, stuff like that. I have all of it. And then on the inside, they have inspirational messages, kind of like little reminders. Fight for what you believe in. And it's funny because at the Johnny Depp Amber Turd trial, Johnny Depp was wearing this exact bracelet, but he has the blue one. My blue one's over there. But he has the blue one, and it literally says, fight for what you believe in. Ottawa. Okay, there you go. Ottawa. Thank you. This is the username. Did you ever get past the school? Miss Kazoo, is that you? I just want y'all to know Miss Kazoo be judging me, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate when Miss Kazoo comes in here and she always got something negative to say to me, and I'm like, Miss Kazoo, please. It's Emily. You know what, Emily? Just as worse. No, I didn't. I did not get past the school. Because I shut the game off at the school and then only turned it on once at night when they wouldn't ask me to go to work. Stop it, Emily. What about the flat bead bracelet? Sorry, off topic. Flat bead bracelet? What's that? You talking about this? This is my watch. This is just my Samsung. It's literally a Samsung watch. This is the wristband that came with it. No, I've seen you wear them before. A flat bead bracelet. If you can find me like a video or something that I'm wearing it in, I can tell you probably. Off the top of my head, besides my Zox bracelets, I don't recall a bead bracelet. Yeah, I got this one for free when I got my phone. I try to play Animal Crossing every other night. It keeps my mind busy thinking too much, anxiety, health issues. Let's see. Do you like Halloween, Jennifer? Do you like Halloween things? If you like Halloween things, I would recommend, like right now, I play another little game that I play is called Heartopia. I will warn, it is a gotcha game. If you don't know what a gotcha game is, it's essentially, it has a gambling system in it where you can gamble to get cute items in the game. Um, I play Heartopia pretty much every day, because you have dailies that you do to level up. It is a slow life sim game. So you get to play with cute little animals like pandas and capybaras and otters and ferrets, and you get to build your own house. You have a little plot of land that your house goes to every time you log into the game. It'll just randomly go to a plot of land. We'll actually be playing that game for 12 hours tomorrow over on Twitch. So on Twitch, we have these things called hype trains. And whenever they hit a hype train, which is like when they sub or gift biddies, um, it triggers a hype train. And the hype train, when it gets to a level 10 and level 10 is completed, they get a 12-hour live stream on Saturdays. So this Saturday, we are playing Heartopia for 12 hours. Um, so I'll be playing it. If you're curious and you're wondering what it is and what it's about, I'll be playing it for 12 hours tomorrow. Even if you don't, if you don't come in and talk and you just want to check out the game and the gameplay, I'll be playing. You can play with your friends and you can go to their town, because if they're in a different town than you, because it's a server-based game, so they will put your friends in other towns. They try to match you with some of your friends, but they won't always do it. But you can always like teleport to your friends' town, and your house and everything teleports with you. And you can do your dailies. They have vehicles in the game for you to travel around in. There's a shop that you can shop in to get clothes and stuff. There's a gotcha system if you want cooler building materials and stuff like that. You don't obviously have to pull off the gotcha system, but it is there. Just a heads up. I like to warn people about the gotcha system, because if you've never played a game with the gotcha system, there's a reason it's called gotcha. It's a mechanic that is made to make you want to spend money. Now, you don't have to spend money in this game. You do not have to spend a dime. You can play this game 100% for free. It's up to you on whether you choose to spend money in the game or not. But I like it just because, one, we just got an underwater world, so we can go underwater cleaning you can clean under the sea. And they have cute little dolphins now that we can feed. The dolphins will be going away in a couple of weeks, though. Like, they probably won't be staying. But they have dolphins that we can play with. We can feed them. We can clean up the ocean. You can swim around. It's super, super relaxing. We probably won't do a whole lot of underwater stuff tomorrow, just because of the fact that it does teleport you off the server. And then typically I have a private server, and the private server allows for just my friends with the code to get onto the island with us to play, so that we're not like bombarded with a bunch of randos that are playing the game. We don't want to interrupt anybody else's gameplay. So you are able to do your own server if you pay for one of the gilded passes. And I pay for the pass so that my community doesn't have to unless they want to. And we usually will play this game, and we'll play on a private server with just our friends. And we go around doing the different events that you can do, because there's a bug event, there's a bird event where you can do bird watching. There's you can have pets, so you'll have 3 dogs and 5 cats you can have in the game that will stay on your plot with you, and they travel with you wherever you go. So like if you go to a different island, the animals will go with you. You can take the dogs and cats out for walks. But they have like fishing, they have cooking, they have gardening, they have all kinds of stuff for this cute little adorable game. That's the game that currently has me in a chokehold right now, is Heartopia. So we play a lot of Heartopia. I've been playing a lot of Infinity Nikki, another gotcha game. Again, you don't have to spend money. I show you ways all the time of how to play that game for free. But it's another gotcha game. That's the dress-up game. And if you're wondering about these games, you can also go to my reels. So my shorts here on YouTube are all game related. All the games that we play are in the shorts. So if you're curious about Heartopia, I have tons of Heartopia shorts. I have a couple of Infinity Nikki shorts. I have some Love and Deep Space shorts. That's the dating sim that we play. Moonlight Peaks. I just put a short up about Moonlight Peaks today. I tend to make little shorts in case anybody is curious about games that we're playing over on Twitch, in case they're curious about something and they want to see what kind of like the gameplay is like. I'll put up like a 1 or 2 minute short of me playing the game in my shorts here on YouTube. So I have been keeping the YouTube channel itself just strictly crafting, so just unboxings and when we go live. And then for the shorts are strictly for my gameplay. Yeah, you don't have to spend the money though. Yep. Oh, did you finally get a chance to go down and clean up the ocean? The music down there is so relaxing. I could just live down there. I could just live down there. And the fact that we have the ocean box in front of our house now, which after the event is over, more than likely they will allow us to move the box to wherever we want on the plot. Just for the beginning of the event, because of the fact that one of the quests that you have to do is to visit another DG member's ocean island. That's why they have them at the front of the plots. But after this is over, like after this one little event is over, they will unlock that where you can move it around to wherever you want, like you can the other island plot. And the ocean separate plots are just for you to build underwater if you choose to do so. You don't necessarily live under the water, but you can build your house underneath there. So it has the underwater building that you can do, which is kind of cool. I haven't tried it out yet. I do want to try it out. I just haven't done it yet. Heartopia sounds like something I would really like. Thank you, Miss. You're very welcome. Yeah, check out my shorts here on YouTube. I have a couple of shorts of me. Every week they have a shop, and it's called Bob's Shop. You just call it Bob's Shop. Bob's Shop every week will reset, and you will get new furniture items that you can use to build in your house. And they come in like blues and greens, and it's all a bunch of bright, cute, colorful things. And it's a really it's a slow life sim, so it doesn't allow you to like move really fast in the game and powerhouse through all the stuff. And there's always content going on with the game. So yeah, but if you do decide to play any of these games, or if you have any other questions or anything about it, feel free to comment on one of the reels, or just message me on like Instagram or something, and I will be happy to answer any and all questions about these games. So I know some of our diamond painters do play games as well, play cozy games, and I typically play cozy games on Twitch. The only thing that I play that I don't consider cozy, really, I mean, it is cozy, but it's also kind of like, it's hot. So it's like the Love and Deep Space game. But right now we're on hiatus from Love and Deep Space. There's a situation going on with the game that they need to fix. Until they fix this situation, I'm not playing. So yeah. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, let me know and I'll be happy to help you. And like I said, we'll be on all day tomorrow. So if you do start playing and you want to ask questions while you play, and you play with us or whatever, what have you, we'll be happy to help you. Also, I will warn you, if you do come over and you see a guy with me, his name is Calaman. He's my gaming partner. I promise you, it's not Mr. Coffee. He's a friend that I met in the game that now just we play games together all the time. So because everybody calls Mr. Coffee Mr. C over there, when they see Calaman, they immediately go, "Oh, is that your husband?" And I'm like, "No, that's just Calaman. Mr. Coffee's in the living room playing something else. This is just a guy that I play with all the time." You're welcome. See you later, Dream Sweet. I hope you are Dream Sweet. Oh my God. See you later, Dream. I hope you've been doing well. Go get your stuff together. Time check. It is 9:41 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means it's 10:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you need to take meds, if you haven't gotten up in a while, if you haven't gotten any water, if you haven't gotten your dinner for the evening, please get up and take care of yourself. IRL before URL, folks. Got y'all out here in these streets. I got my 34-inch curved screen, so I'm about... Oh, did you finally get it in? Speaking of Heartopia, I cheated and just went around taking pics of everyone else's whales. I didn't actually go find them. You don't have to. That's the thing. That's not cheating. It was built into the game so that you could do that. And now when you go underwater, you're just going to find a bunch of bubbles. Now when you go underwater, you're just going to find a bunch of bubbles. And I actually have videos that went up a couple of days ago for bubbles. What was it? 9 through 12. So I have videos showing, and they're consolidated, so it's not like you have to keep watching video over and over again. I don't post them every day. I post them every 4 days. So you can watch the videos, and it'll show you the exact location of each one of those bubbles. Yes, please go take your meds for me. Please, please, please. Mops, buckets, and towels are required for Lads. Lads is a dating sim with a bunch of hot guys in it. And you know, I can't even disagree with that comment. With check. Listen, stop this. We're going to give this about 20 more minutes. Now, I will tell you, anything that I do not finish on stream, I am going to finish on my own. So the next time we come back, you will see that section completed if I don't complete it in the next 20 minutes. Will I? No, definitely not. But this will give me a chance to do a little bit of it off camera because I've been kind of wanting to, but I don't want to touch the kit and I don't want to start another one because I know having 2 kits would be too much for me right now. So I don't want to start another one. But I will definitely be working on this off camera for the part that I don't finish. And then when I do finish that section, I will post it on social media. So it'll be on Facebook and Instagram. On the Just Miss Coffee Instagram, by the way. That's the Just Miss Coffee Instagram and then the Miss Coffee business page. I'll post them on there so you can see what that section looks like. I'm missing this symbol. What is that? Letter J. I've been jibber-jabbering all this time being rude. How was everybody's week this week? Did we have a good week this week? I think D. Latrice came in and said it was a long day. How was the rest of the week? Are we happy that the weekend is here? Was it a good week? We had a decent week. The D-Stash minus... Oh, I didn't even tell y'all about the Raggedy Lady. Y'all, listen. Y'all ready to hear a story? Yes, ma'am. Got up and stretched and refilled my water glass. Let's go. Glad the week is over. Fair. Did you get your diamond painting bug back? It's slowly coming back. I feel like it's slowly coming back because I'm starting to get the itch to want to diamond paint during the week and not just on Fridays. Like, I really, really wanted to take and work on a section this week, and I was like, no, because I told them that we would work on it together on stream. But then I decided, like, because I have to get up so early tomorrow, because I have the 12-hour stream, because I have to get up so early tomorrow, I was like, I'm not going to be able to sit there for 3 hours today and then, like, have the stream tomorrow. And so, like, looking at analytics and everything from, like, the last couple of streams that we've done, I was like, okay, so I forgot that you guys over here aren't used to the super long streams, where the folks over on Twitch are used to me kidnapping them anywhere from 3 hours to 18 hours. Or even 26 hours one time. There was one time that I kidnapped them for 26 hours. There was just one time. There's been a couple of times for the 18 hours. But typically the streams are like maybe 3 hours long or 5 hours long. Other than that, it's not typically super duper long. It was glorious. But I forgot that over here, I didn't do super long streams. Typically, diamond painting streams are about 1.5 to 2 hours long. and then whatever isn't done on stream is done offline, and then when we come back, you know, it's just done and you work on the next section. So my brain was like, I can just stay on here as long as I want to because that's what I do on Twitch, and I forgot it's a different atmosphere here than it is over there, and I can't kidnap y'all here like I do over there. So I decided that I'm gonna make the YouTube streams about 2 hours. That way you can go enjoy the rest of your night. And then we'll either reconvene the next following Friday, or you can, you know, catch me on one of my other mini socials. Is there a VOD for the 26-hour one? I believe so, yeah. I believe I highlighted that stream. I think I highlighted at least a few hours of that stream. I don't know if I put it on YouTube. I don't know if I put it on YouTube. Did I? I'll have to go check. I know if you go on my Twitch channel, in the highlighted videos, one of them is like 16 hours long. That's the 26-hour stream. That's the stream where we were playing Palia and Duck Duck. If you know Duck Duck from stream, there are Adventures of Duck. Duck Duck had made mention. Now, I had known Adventures of Duck for a very long time in the game because they would randomly just show up and then disappear and had everybody thinking I was crazy. And Duck Duck had said that they had all the plushies in the game except for the Schmoll. Well, typically, because, you know, I'm known for plushie hunting in Palia, I was like, oh, say less. We're just going to go get that for you real quick, because I didn't realize it was going to take so long to get it. Well, it took us about 16 hours of straight hunting to get it for them. They did get it. I also noticed that they haven't asked me to hunt anymore. Then they just side-eye me whenever I mention about the Schmolls. Today was a great day. My sister Tess, and that she ordered me 3 diamond paintings. Let you know when I get them. She ordered one, said it was, oh, you get a Chuck Pinson. Let's go. That was the longest day ever. Listen, you just got to watch. You didn't have to actually do anything. Like, you got to sit back and walk around your house and do the thing. I was there, like, hunting and trying to get this freaking plushie. That the plushie had popped before then, it wouldn't have taken so long. But no, the plushie decided that it didn't want to pop. So, you know, we don't leave until we get the plushie. That was the reason why we were here. Why would we leave beforehand? That's like going out to dinner, ordering food, and then leaving. You can't leave before the food gets there. That makes sense. I lost my bug for crafting and have been just playing games, trying to get back into it. I need Twitch so I can watch you longer. I miss your... Oh, yeah, oh my God. Oh my God. Twitch has been my happy place since I lost my craft bug. When I lost my craft bug, I thought for sure that was going to be the end of everything. I went over there and I was crafting for a little while, and then I stopped crafting. And then I started doing art. We did art for a while. Then I lost my art bug, and so I stopped doing art. And my brain goes in cycles like this. But I talked to Mr. Coffee about it, and he helped me to remember that my brain chemistry has been altered because, of course, I had a stroke. And since my stroke, I haven't been as crafty as I used to be. So we're thinking that part of my craft bug being gone is the fact that the stroke altered my brain chemistry, right? So it comes and goes. So there are times where I just really want nothing more than to craft. And then there are other times where I'm like, I want to play every little cozy game I can possibly get my hands on. But cozy gaming is what kept me on social media. It's what keeps me going. I love playing these little cozy games. Saturdays, I try to keep community-based. We play everything from, let's see, we play Animal Crossing. We play Infinity Nikki. We play Pokopia. We play Heartopia. We play Sims. We play Paralives. We play Enzoy. We play, Palia. We play Disney Dreamlight Valley. We now play Moonlight Peaks. We just played a dating sim not too long ago called Affectionate. I play all kinds of little games over there because whenever I'm not crafting, I'm gaming. and I love it. It is a really good outlet for me after I got my burnout. Now, not all the games that I play are gacha games. Some of them are just like games like Moonlight Peaks and stuff like that. I've never played Stardew Valley. I did play a game called Fae Farm. I do have Coral Island. I've tried it maybe once. I have another game called Star Sand Island that we used to play. I play a ton of games, and I rotate them all in and out based on what I feel like playing for that day. And yeah, Infinity Nikki. And also Twitch is a little bit more of a different vibe because we're here on YouTube. It's really quiet and it's somber, and we just kind of share stories and whatnot. On Twitch, there's a lot of noise. I will give you a heads up. There is a lot of noise. You will hear music. There will be music. People are dancing in the chat. There are sound alerts that you can play. You can side eye me. They love side eyeing me. There are sound bits that you can play during the stream, and you'll see and hear them when you go over there. It's not to the point where it's annoying. It's just an additive. So one of the things I learned about Twitch is that it's more community focused than YouTube is. YouTube is meant for lecturing. So me telling you stories, reading your content, you kind of a little bit more personal, whereas Twitch is more community based. They have more options for you to interact with me with the stream. So you can make rainbows shoot across my screen while I'm streaming. I can't see it on my screen, but you'll see it on yours because I stream on a different computer, so I'm not looking at OBS, which is the program that I use to stream off of. But you'll see like the rainbow, and you'll hear like little shimmering noise. You can make it rain emotes on the screen. You can play sound alerts on the stream. If somebody is saying something out of pocket, you can put them in the corner. They love putting Eternal Rose in the corner. When you come in, you get your daily dose of caffeine. You can get stream streaks. It keeps track of how many streams you've attended since I've started streaming on Twitch. And I think right now, Shell Bell holds our highest stream streak at 636 streams in a row. And once she loses that streak, I'm done. I'm done streaming for the rest of my life. No pressure to Shell Bell at all, but you know that would be the end of me. But no, we also play Tamagotchi Life. Tamagotchi Life is an interesting one because Ghostface is still over there eating them crack rocks, and I can't get him to stop eating them. I gave up trying to get him to stop eating them. Total pressure, no pressure. I totally get that. I had surgery on my brain and ear back in 2023, and it changed things for me as well. Something gaming is easy. Yes, yes. See, I'm glad somebody gets that because when I tried to explain it to the diamond painters, most of everybody understood. Most of everybody in my community was very, very understanding, and it's one of the reasons why I love this community so much because I have harbored a lot of compassionate people in this community. But there were, of course, a few sour pussies that were like, you know, we don't care. When are you getting back to diamond painting? When are you going to stop over on Twitch and come back to diamond painting? I've gotten that question more often than not. And I'm like, the problem is, one, the diamond painting community was not exactly the kindest to me. And mentally, I had had enough. I had had enough of the racism. I had had enough of the pure, like, people just using me and only wanting to talk to me or associate with me because they thought they could get something out of me. People copying things that I did just to get viewers and then trying to make it like they didn't copy off of me. People taking things from me. I had gotten tired of the climate over here at the time because remember the communities cycle out, so that community no longer exists here on Twitch or on YouTube. That community has since cycled out, and there's a new community that I am slowly getting to know over here on YouTube. It's just a little bit of a different world because when you go from being one of the biggest YouTubers in that crafting space to being kind of back down at the bottom, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, essentially, it's like starting over new, but my numbers don't change. So I still have all the numbers from all the videos. I still have 3,000 videos up. I still have 53,000 people that have followed the channel. But like viewer-wise and stuff like that, I'm having to kind of rebuild because I did take the break. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind rebuilding the community and hoping that, you know, I harbor a even bigger and better community than I had before. That doesn't bother me. The toxicity of the community back then is what bothered me and got me to leave in the first place. And now it seems like I feel a lot better, which is could also be why my bug is coming back, because I'm coming back in a short spurt. I'm not coming back like all at once, and I am kind of testing the waters to see if I'm gonna get that same hate that I got when I was here the first time, because a lot of people did not like me being on the app. And where on camera, you know, it's just funny, Miss Coffee. Off camera, there was a lot behind the scenes that I didn't say or didn't show, because I know the moment I opened my mouth, it was going to start drama. And pretty much anytime I did open my mouth, it did start drama. So I just kind of silently, I didn't even really silently leave. I very much abruptly left. I was done. I was done, and I wanted something new and different, and that's what Twitch offered me, so that's where I went. Now, I can tell you one thing's for certain, two things for sure. Twitch will be the last social media platform that I join. I will not be going over to Kick. I will not be going over and streaming on TikTok or anything like that, because I'm getting older. Cozy gaming seems to be my go-to right now. Um, it's something about it relaxes me. It calms the ADHD beast in my brain, and I enjoy it. And at this point in my life, I want to do things that I enjoy. I am still a stay-at-home mom. I still have a husband that works a lot of hours. I still am needed, though I'm not needed as much as I was when the kids were little. I'm still needed for things, and so at the end of the day, there's nothing better to me than sitting down, relaxing, pulling out my computer or my Steam Deck or my Switch and booting up a game and just relaxing and playing my little game. And everybody else in my house is a gamer too, so yeah. Also on Twitch, you will sometimes see and hear the kids. Like on Monday, I have a stream coming up with Orion. Orion's my son, and he's 15. And he is a Minecraft guru. Okay, like anything Minecraft, he can tell you. But what he doesn't realize is that we're doing what's called crowd control, where the community will have the option to interfere with our gameplay. So as we're building and doing stuff, they can spawn in enemies, they can fling us across the map. They'll be able to interact with the stream. And my son doesn't know this. He just knows that he's playing Minecraft with me. He's super excited about this. And I didn't tell him, but I'm giving them the power to fling him across the screen. So I am excited. I am excited to troll him, and don't worry, he will love it. It's literally right up his alley because he's a troll. And yeah, so the community will have their chance to like troll him and me by, you know, having control over that section of the stream. So yeah, I know I can watch the VOD just like to be live. Wait, what do you mean? If you ever miss a stream, just watch the VOD within 24 hours and you'll keep your streak. Yes. Hi, Nicole. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, with gaming, I don't get bored. Like, if I get bored with a game, I just move on to the next game. I mean, look at how many games I play. Star Sand. Even Hello Kitty Island Adventure is another game that we've played before that I still have. I can still play it, what have you. So we have, like, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, we have Animal Crossing, we have Tomodachi Life, we have Pokopia, we have Heartopia, we have Palia, we have Disney Dreamlight. So no matter what I'm in the mood for game-wise, I have a game for it. And so, like, I don't mind playing my games because, again, like you said, it calms me down. And, you know, at the end of the day, I just want to relax. And that's the way I choose to relax now, is I choose to boot up a game, sit back and relax, and then I actually sleep a lot better. I don't feel, even though it's a game, and I have, like, a blue light filter on my computer screen and my glasses, I don't feel like I'm still full of energy, because my brain is tired from having to think about, like, the stuff that I'm doing in the game. So, like, I really like my games. I enjoy what I do on Twitch. And so the fact that the community can join me, the fact that they can troll me while they do it, and believe me, they do often, I really like it. I'm in a better mental place than I was a few years ago. And that alone is enough for me. because mental health is super important to me, especially seeing as how I'm not medicated. I don't have something that will calm me down, so I'm left to my own devices that with that. And if gaming is what calms me down and keeps me from burning the world down, you know what? We out here. What did Shell Bell say? Responding to my message above, almost lost my stream streak on the phone. Oh my god! You know what's funny? I remember telling somebody that I don't remember seeing you in stream, and I was freaking out. I'm looking forward to getting back to Star Sand Island now that I'm done with DDB Star Pack. Ooh, let's go. Tawny, if you, this is a username. Tawny is, we have a section in the Discord, which I need to make a section for Moonlight. Tawny, she knows a bunch of tips and tricks when it comes to Star Sand Island. So if you have any questions, you can probably ask Tawny. I will make a Star Sand Island section of the Discord when I'm done tonight. Well, no, I already have one. So you can just go in there and ask questions, and if I see it light up for me, I'll let Tawny know. I don't know. Tawny, are you okay if people tag you with questions? She might be at work and stuff, so I logged in within 2 minutes to... Oh my god, Shell Bell. Girl, it's the way anytime I have a technical issue, I send the mods for you. I'm like, go find Shell Bell right now. Which, if you get your stream streak once, I think in a day, and something happens to stream where it goes down and it has to come back up, I think you keep your stream streak because it has to be within a 24-hour period because you can't get more in a 24-hour period. Your daily redeems, you can get those if it goes down, but not your stream streak. So, yeah. Yeah, because you were with your family. I remember that. Might be slow to respond, but tags are always welcome. So there you go. This is the username. So if you have any questions about Star Sand Island, ask Tawny. She's probably one of the most knowledgeable people I know about the game. And she has all the cute little adorable animals that apparently you shake out of the trees. She has all the cute adorable animals that you shake out of the trees. I didn't even realize that you could shake animals out of the trees until she told me to try it. And then, don't you know, Tawny, not a day that I went back into that game did it start raining again that I could shake a tree to check to see if an animal would pop out of it. It's good to hear. A lot of my kids/grandkids are gamers. My two oldest boys are in their 30s and they still have gaming parties. I love it for them. Oh, that's awesome. I'm pretty far into gameplay. I think I have to work on catching a bunch of different kinds of fish, but absolutely will. There you go. There you go. Yeah, because I haven't gotten back to it all because that boss scared me. I'm still at the beginning of the game, and remember there's a boss in a cave, like that big boss that comes out of the ground out of nowhere. He looks like a pile of rocks. He pops up. Listen, couldn't be me, homie. Could not be me. I bounced out of that game so fast. I was like, peace out, homies. I ain't been to that game since. Listen. Tawny's like, get your rocks and your bow and then you'll be fine. And I'm like, yeah, okay. What's going on, Yvonne? Wait, Yvonne, did you get back home? Just got home? Good, go relax. Mariah, welcome in. Is that the one salt one? Once you upgrade your arrows, it's a lot easier. Yes, it's that one, I believe. And I hadn't gotten to a point where I upgraded yet, or I was waiting for it to upgrade or something, and I hadn't upgraded yet. And I tried to go in there with just like the stick and rope thing that I had, and no, it wasn't working for me. Pass the hell out, exactly. We're gonna do one more symbol, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. So we're gonna do this symbol here. Hard no. Listen, I was out. I pieced out real quick. Yeah, because next week we're playing Minecraft and Sims, and they will both be crowd controlled. And I'm thinking Sims is going to be a rags to riches, where I'm not able to use my cheats to add money. I can buy my house, and I have to live off the money that they give me after I buy my house, but I have to buy the most expensive house that takes the most amount of money without taking all of it. And then we're going to do rags to riches, and hopefully I will survive the rags to riches, Lord. I had a dream about it. That's the sad part. I had a dream that I bought a big TV, and I was so excited about having this big TV, and somebody blew it up. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you? Need to write all these games down because I'm going to forget them. Don't worry. Can we get a link to the Discord, please? I don't know if you have Discord, but I have channels for mostly all of the games. Some of the games, if I know that I'm not going to play them, you know, more than a few times, I won't make a channel for them. But it's a space where you can show off your crafting, you can show off art, you can show off other crafts that you do, whether you do like puzzles or 3D printing. But we have like a channel for most of the games where you can ask questions. People will help you out if you need help with something. So yeah. And it's not super annoying where it's like constantly busy and there's constantly people talking. It's a very chill, relaxed Discord. So it's just a spot where we just kind of hang out. Nope, that's not it. Well, I don't have commands. Whoa, wait, do we have commands here? Do we have commands here? Wait. I keep hearing the raid trailer every time anyone mentions the blowing up in Sims. Oh my god. I don't know if you were around at that time. This is a username, but we did the last time we did crowd control. I did the mods, so I had all my mods in a house living together. Okay, all of them, and I think this is before. I don't know if we had Babysat and Bonnet in that house. I might have to revive all those Sims and play that house again. But it's when I had all my mods in a Sims house, right? And within 2 hours, the community had killed all of them. I was like, Corey was doing yoga and they set her yoga mat on fire. I was so mad. Corey was just minding her business, doing yoga, and they set her mat on fire. I was like, why would you do that? Corey was just trying to work out. And the look on her, I will never get the look on her face out when she saw the fire. She's doing like downward dog and the mat itself just spontaneously combust. Didn't someone catch on fire doing yoga? That was Corey. That was Corey. And then I think Skuna tried to put her out, and Corey, I don't think Corey died that time. I think Skuna died because Skuna tried to put out the fire, and the fire wouldn't go out, and Skuna ended up dying in that one. Because if I remember correctly, I think Corey was the last mod to be alive. So I'm going to have to revive those Sims. And, yeah, because that's the clip that I'm like, in 30 seconds, y'all have broken the computer or the fridge and both computers. Because we had two computers because Kiona was going to be a tattoo artist. And she never made it to the tattoo studio because one of the computers blew up. And then she caught fire and she died instantly. I think she was like one of the first ones gone. She was real gone, like real fast. And I was like, yeah, so y'all ain't playing today. So y'all ain't even gonna let me enjoy a little bit of gameplay. Y'all just gonna immediately set her on fire. Okay. Matter of fact, she was the one in the clip, I think. I'm pretty sure she was the Sim in the clip that was near the computer as it was being set on fire. But that was right before she died. I still want to do the spicy Sims. I want to do a Wicked Whims Not Safe for Work Sims gameplay in the Patreon. Do like a separate tier just for the spicy Sim Patreon. I think I might start recording that this week. I have to see how everything goes this week because I don't think I have anything super duper big planned this week. I might be able to record the first couple of episodes this week. but I haven't set up. Well, I have all the stuff for the Patreon tier set up. I just haven't made it live yet so that you can join it. So that might also be something I do on Sunday. How is Paralives? I haven't played Paralives since I started getting the men pregnant. I do need to get back to Paralives. Because, yeah, you were the one, Lisa, that asked me to play. Like, when I play it, can I post clips? And then you got to learn about the shack in the back and the lady that lived back there. And they moved to a bigger house now. And they've had some updates to the game. I haven't been back on it in a little bit. So we might play it not next week, but the week after next. Didn't someone keep drowning themselves in the pool? Who was that? Wasn't that Myasia? She kept trying to go swim, and she tried to, like, play on the floaty or something, and she drowned trying to get to the floaty. Rip Charlie. Not Charlie. I love the shack in the back. I had to come up with an emergency space for this lady to live, okay? Shit, I didn't have room in the house for her to live, so I had to make a little shack in the back for her. She was all right. She had all the stuff she needed. They live in a bigger house now. And so, yeah, I need to get back to that gameplay, and I need to get back to the gameplay where I was getting all the men pregnant. Because I think both my husbands were pregnant again. I was getting ready to break up with one of them so I can move another one in. Because I think we had just met. Who was it? Was it Sebastian? I think it's who we just met. And I was like, oh, you're going to be prime baby daddy material. We started a reverse 100 baby challenge and unbeknownst to me. But on the men's side, the men having the babies and the women out here, the woman out here just getting everybody pregnant. Well, don't talk about that, me drown. Listen, I'm pretty sure it was Myasia that was drowning. I'm pretty sure it was Myasia that kept drowning, because I remember her trying to go for the pool floaty, because I kept trying to tell her to go on the pool floaty, and she couldn't swim to get there, and she just died. Sorry, Myasia. And they just came out with a new, what was it? A new pack. The Music Den. And we'll be giving away a free copy of that next week for Sims. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, before we go, last story of the night. We're going to talk about the lady from the D-Stash. I was supposed to tell y'all when I first got on here, and then I forgot because, you know, I've been jabbering. So we're going to talk about the lady from the D-Stash real quick. So I did the D-Stash, and the D-Stash was supposed to help the family stay afloat. I have a separate account for my social media accounts. All the money that I make on social media goes into an account, and then we have money for the household that goes into a joint account that Mr. Coffee and I share. They're both joint accounts. But one of them is for my social media. One of them is for, like, when he gets paid to pay the bills in the house and stuff like that, right? And so I wanted to make sure that the family could stay afloat, plus the canvases were starting to take up a lot of room in the house, and I was like, I need to make space. So I did the D-Stash. Everybody's fine. Everything is fine. We should be able to float through August. I still have to worry about getting the kids' school supplies and school clothes and stuff like that, but that's a problem for a different Miss Coffee. But I'm in the middle of the D-Stash, and of course, when I do a D-Stash, it only happens every couple of months, and the D-Stash rules are the same every time. When I D-Stash, the kits will be priced lower than they are on the website. I go through each and every one of them on Diamond Art Club's website to look for them, to find the price of what they are or what they were when they were on the site. If they used to be on the site and they're no longer on there, because those Christina Lorrays that I got destashed were no longer on the site, so I had to go back and really like look for the prices for those. So my rules were I don't hold kits, so don't come up talk to me talking about hold it till Friday. I've been burned too many times. No, we don't hold kits. You have to comment on the picture, not the post. So you have to click the picture and then comment underneath the picture, interested or next in line. And it'll tell me by the number, like the how long ago you commented it, who was the first one to comment. And typically I will send you a message asking for your email, name, and address. Once you give me those, I weigh your stuff, because I do this by myself now. This is one of the reasons why I have the rules, because it makes it easier on me. So I weigh your package, I measure your package, I get it typed into Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a website that gives you the lowest possible rate for what you're shipping. I always use this website just because it's been the most reliable one, and if something happens to your package, I can track it from my side from the app. And then that way, if something does happen, and it's only happened once in the entire 4 years that I've been destashing, if something does happen to your package, I can contact them. They will then make sure to make it right on their end. And so I'm like, you give me your information, and then I message you again on the comment, and I go DM sent. So I'm in the middle of the destash, and I'm telling people, please do not comment. But Facebook was broken that day or something. Something was going on with Facebook where people were commenting, but it was showing up in my DMs. And I'm like, please do not comment, or please don't DM me asking me if a kit is available. More than likely, you're going to lose it before you get a chance to actually like get in line for it. And I had a bunch of people that just were not following the rules. They just kept DMing me, asking me if kits were available. Is this available? Is that available? Blah, blah, blah. And I was getting frustrated because I'm trying to sift through the people that are interested, that are giving me their information, and then the people that just were messaging me, good luck with the D-stash. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I hope everything works out with you in the D-stash. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not sure why these people felt the need that at that time when I said that I was doing this by myself, that's when they wanted to DM me. But I literally had 75 comments in 5 minutes. Okay, 75 messages in 5 minutes. I am losing my mind because I have to sift through those to find the people that I contacted to buy the kits. And so I'm sifting through, and I see a comment come through in the DMs. And it was like, if I was y'all, I would watch giving people my information until they get their name and the date on these kits. Make sure you don't give nobody no money until they put the name and date on these kits. Because you know how when you're in a D-stash group, the person puts their name and the date on the D-stash item, right? I don't typically do that on my business page because it's me, my kits. If you want to know if I have them, they literally are up on my videos. I'm not going to ruin my whole reputation by scamming you out for a kit, okay? My reputation is worth more than me than $50, okay? So I'm telling this lady, like, I see this comment, and immediately I get hot. I'm like, how effing dare you, you raggedy bitch. I'm like, obviously you don't know me. Hi, my name is Mrs. Coffee. I have been in this community for a very long time, and the last thing that I am going to do is rip off my community and ruin my reputation over a diamond painting, right? And they were like, they called me a clown. They put a little clown emote. Why are you messaging me? Because you messaged me. Because you thought you were leaving a comment and you actually messaged me by accident. And so I'm responding to the ridiculous claim of me ripping off my community by showing them stuff that I possibly don't have. I very much have every kit that I'm showing today. I'm like, every kit that is being sold will be sent out, and you will see the people start to comment that they got their stuff. I have never once in the entire time that I've done this had anyone ever complain that they did not receive a kit, that I ripped them off, or anything of the sort. So the fact that you're in my comment section, or I should say in my DMs, telling people to watch out for me because I'm going to rip them off is absolutely insane, and I take great offense to that because I have been a fighter for this community for 8 years. And they were just like, why are you messaging me? It's that gaslighting that I hate, where they try to act like they're the victim, and then they were like, they said something else and I just blocked them. I just blocked them. I will never. Their name is Rihanna Brown or Browning or something stupid like that. But if they happen to see this video, just know that I'm highly fucking offended by that. Because the fact that if it wasn't for me, there probably wouldn't be POC diamond paintings in this community, because I was one of the first and only people being loud and proud to get black people to be represented in this community. All POCs to be represented in this community, because when I first came to diamond painting, there wasn't a POC diamond painting in sight. And now you can find them at every diamond painting distributor that they have. And that is because of the efforts of people like myself making a stink, that the fact that I couldn't find diamond paintings of people that looked like me. So to have someone that doesn't know me come over to my business page to make such a ridiculous comment, I was fucking offended. So I called her all kinds of names and called her out all over Twitch and everything else. But if they do happen to see this, just know, watch who you open your mouth to. You should probably watch your mouth, because it takes, if nothing else you take from Miss Coffee tonight, take this quote from me. It costs you $0 to be kind. It can cost you your whole front to not be. And if you don't know what that means, somebody could beat your ass because you're not being nice to them. Because, like usual, most of these people wouldn't say that stuff if they saw me to my face. But because they're emboldened behind their keyboards, they're willing to open their mouth and say stuff like that. And I'm like, if you only knew who you were talking to, I would literally punch you right in your throat. My Asia, I would flash you my boobs one time and fold you like a lawn chair, girl. Wow, that's crazy. You have never ripped me off when you had... Yeah, even when I've had my Etsy shop, even when I've done the D-stashes privately like I do now, I've never ripped anyone off. If anything, I don't do subathons, I don't do bitathons, I don't do like whatever, because I would rather you give something to, I would rather be able to give something to you than you just throw money at me. And so to have somebody that doesn't know me, that I've never seen before, come over to my page and try to warn people that I might rip them off, I was offended. I was highly offended. And it was people like that is the reason I left the community. But did I let that stop me from doing my D-stash? No. Did I continue to do my D-stash? And we had a very successful D-stash because I was able to sell and get rid of every single last kit that I had available for purchase. So thank you again to everyone who helped with that D-stash. You made sure that my family will be able to stay afloat while Mr. Coffee's job is kind of, you know, in the air, because we don't really know what's going on with it at this point. If we get any more news, obviously, I will let you guys know. I will finish this section on my own. I'm super excited to finish it on my own. I'm going to finish this little bit of a section on my own. I will let you know if we come back next week on Friday. I got to make sure there was something that I thought I needed to do next Friday, but I'm not sure, so I got to check with Mr. Coffee. If I do come back next week, we'll start a new square. If I don't, we'll come back the week after next, okay? All right. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I love seeing you guys, and thank you again so much for being so welcoming and me coming back over to YouTube land for a few hours every Friday night. I really, really appreciate it. I really do enjoy these Friday night live streams. I will be back possibly next Friday. If not next Friday, I will be back the Friday after next. But if you want a little bit more of Miss Coffee's Fix while you're diamond painting, I am on Twitch 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. I'm over on Twitch. And usually we're doing some kind of little cozy game. We're chit-chatting while we play, or it's just a nice, calm atmosphere where you can just vibe out and work on your crafts or game along with me, parallel play, if you will. But I'm on Twitch usually 5 to 6 days a week. So feel free to come see us then. The only time you will not see me live is on Sundays. Sundays are my family days, so I do reserve Sundays for myself and the family. So yeah, and if I do appear on a Sunday, it's usually because there's something going on that I really want to get to. So yeah, but thank you guys for all the love tonight. Thank you for the donation, the $20 donation that came through earlier, Miss Rainey. Thank you so much for that. Thank you to everybody for being here. I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And I will see you guys hopefully next weekend. Don't forget, we do have Patreon where I do like a little vlog of life where I talk about stuff that's happened on Twitch, YouTube, you know, social media, whatever. We have Patreon. I do have a Discord that you can join that you can still show your crafting artwork to other friends. You can ask questions and help others with with questions that they might have about diamond paintings, because I do have gamers from Twitch that are getting into diamond painting as well, so you can help them out. We also talk a lot about games in there that we play and everything else, so feel free to join Discord or Patreon. And yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. You guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe. If you're going to be experiencing the heat wave that we will be, please make sure you stay hydrated. Don't forget to take your meds. Stay indoors if you can, or go swimming if you can. Don't forget your sunscreen. I will see you guys either next week or the week after next. Bye! Love you guys. Bye!